Hi guys, I wanted to go over the full makeup look with just two brushes, the Detail Hack and B Squared brush and the Perfector sponge, and then your compactive makeup for a full coverage look. So if you're not familiar, these are Maskcara products. My name is Tyler Cassidy. My business page is One Made Up Mama, and these are all customized to me. These colors, each tin is $14. I have the biggest compact. This is the double decker. And these are all of my powders. These are eyeshadows, a setting powder, illuminators, all kinds of good stuff down here. And then on this side, I have contours, highlights, blushes, illuminators, all kinds of stuff there too. So I'm gonna go over each step with you now. So far I have applied Stay Spray to my face, and this is a primer and a setting spray. And I did that first because you kind of have to give it a second to let it dry, and it is dry now. So my next step is going to be adding color corrector. So I use the color Mango for my color corrector. It's a little orangey, and you just apply it to any redness that you want to correct. You don't want to put this color all over because it will make you pull really warm. So you just put it over those specific areas. And the color correcting color will vary person to person. Not everybody's going to use Mango, which is this shade. Just because you have blemishes doesn't mean Mango's your color. Sometimes you have to go darker. Sometimes Mango's too dark for you. So if you want to find your colors, just message me and let me know. Or if you're on Instagram, you can go to the link in my bio, and I have a color match form. And if you follow that, it just asks you a few questions about your skin type, and then it will ask for a selfie. And based off of that selfie, I can color match you. So it sounds crazy to color match from a picture, but it's doable as long as you get a good picture. What's really important for that picture is to be completely makeup free, to be standing in front of natural light about 3 feet back from a window, no lights on behind you. You don't want any shadows on your face. And I am just looking for colors, like see how I have purples and reds? That's what I'm looking for, so that I can know what colors you need to hide that. And if you can get away with certain things without color correcting or not. Sometimes you can color correct with lip and cheeks based on the shade. So I know all of that, and based off of your picture, I can tell you what is best. And then another tip is, because see how much different my skin tone is here, is to just have this area showing when you take your picture. It's not 100% necessary for everyone, but I really feel like it makes a big difference sometimes in figuring out what your color is. I've got a little there, a little there. Okay, I think, and I'm just gonna take my damp Perfector sponge and I'm just gonna press it in. Not only is this pressing the makeup in, but it is also picking up any excess there is. So it does double duty. All right, next I am gonna go in with my main color. I'm gonna use my B Squared brush for this. There's two options for you with these two brushes. You can either use the flat end of your Detail Hack. You can use the small one for little small spots, but I would recommend this for your full face. Or you can use this side of the B Squared brush. There's the fluffy side and the more dense side. So I am going into my main color, White Peach, now. And you really don't need a lot of product. I feel like one of the biggest mistakes with cream makeup is we aren't used to it, and we dip so heavily, and we put our makeup on and we're like, whoa, this looks like a lot. This doesn't look like my skin. This doesn't look like a second layer. I should say, it looks like a layered makeup. And that's not what you want. You want it to look like you. You want it to look like your skin. You don't want it to be heavy or cakey. So using a light hand is key there. And I'm also gonna go over this area where I just did my color correcting just to lighten that up a little bit. Next, I am going to contour. So I am using the contour color Astoria. Now I'm using the flat end of my detail hack. Something to note is if you did use this side for highlight, don't worry about cleaning it. You can go from highlight to contour to highlight, it doesn't matter. So they're made to be dipped multiple times. So the key for contour is kind of going in at an angle, and you kind of like pounce like that, and then you get it only on half of your brush. And you're gonna go from about your inner ear to the corner of your mouth and stopping at your eye. So I'm just gonna stamp it. Just like so, and then I'm gonna do it on the other side. Okay, and then now I'm gonna go flat. And I'm gonna do my forehead. So I'm starting by applying it near my hairline. And then I'm blending it down to the center of my forehead from there. So I want it heaviest up in my hairline and then blend it down. You can contour your forehead different ways. You could just do one big loop or semicircle. I kind of like to do two lines and make a little bit of a V. But the thing to know is that you're creating shadows with your contour. So the more contour you have, the shorter your forehead's gonna look. So you can customize it however you want it, but know that that's what you're doing. So if you bring your contour down too far, it's gonna make your forehead look shorter. Okay, and then I'm gonna do my jawline. So I'm gonna go straight down from my ear, follow it to my chin. Same on this side. Again, I'm just creating shadows, defining my jaw. Double chin. Okay, now, so you can see I just made those big lines. So now you just want to pull that down and blend it out. All right, next I am going to take this small end. I'm going to go into my contour. This is not necessary, but if you want to contour your nose, this is how you do it. So I'm just going to take a tiny bit. And very softly, I'm gonna make two lines down the side of my nose. The closer these lines are, the slimmer your nose will look. It's all about using a light hand here. If it goes super heavy, it gets messy. We don't wanna do that. And then I like to come down here and kind of shorten my nose a little bit. And bring it up just a little bit here. And then you can go to your softer side, blend it out. Like that. And then I also like to do just below my lip. And then I'm just, gonna use this large end for softening this out. And so I'm not blending because of my blemishes, I am just pressing. Now I'm gonna go back with my perfector. Okay, and now I'm going to add a brightener. So my brightening color is Moonlit. I'm gonna use what I used for Mango earlier, my color corrector, and I'm just gonna take a little bit and I'm gonna start right here by the side of my nose and kind of make like a little triangle under my eye. But I start here so that it's not super heavy with product. And then I blend that product upward. I do a little bit on my chin. And then in the middle of my forehead. And then I take my finger and I go down the middle of my nose. And right there. Again, I'm gonna use my perfector to blend everything together. Okay, now you can see I have blemishes showing through. So I did my color correcting my main color. Now is when I go through it with my main color again, White Peach, and I just kind of spot treat those. So I just use my finger and I just go in over those. I go in over them into my contour, over my highlighted areas, anywhere they're bothering me. That's the beauty of this makeup, is it all blends together, so you can put highlight into your contour and still be able to blend it out. The last step after this is what really seals the deal with blemishes and hides them. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my blush, Frenchie, and I'm gonna put it on the apples of my cheeks and just above my contour. Like that. And I'm gonna use this side again and just you want your contour and your blush to blend together. Okay. You don't want to have like two different lines. You want them to work together. All right, now I'm gonna use the fluffy end and get some Bella bronzer. Do a little bit up here. So contour you use to create shadows, and then bronzer you use to warm up your face. So bronzer goes where the sun hits you. Contours are made more with less warm colors, more like grays, you know, to give that shadow effect. And bronzers have those warmer browns in them. And then I love to put bronzer on my neck. And then on my collarbones. I'm just gonna take my brightener and go a little bit on my inner corner here. Okay, and now I'm going to use my perfector sponge and my illuminator pearl. And go like that, pick it up, and I'm just gonna go right on top of my cheekbones. Kind of stamp it on there. Just gives that shimmer. And then down the middle of my nose and a little on my lip. And I'm gonna use Ballerina Lip and Cheek. On my lips, so just a nice natural light pink. All right. All right, now I am going to, there's two different ways you can do this. If you want to have a dewy look, then you want to set with your setting powder and then set with your stay spray. If you want a matte look, then first spray and then set with your powder. So, excuse me, I am going to do my powder first because I like dewy. So this is my vanilla dust. I'm gonna use the small end of my detail hat because I really want to be picky about where I'm applying this. Just taking this tiny bit and I'm just gonna apply it to blemishes, so. This really just kind of makes them blend in because it mattifies, obviously, and takes away their shine so they don't pick up as much light. All right, now I'm going to spray, which, in case you are like me and didn't realize, stay spray is to shake it well. I have never done that. So I did beforehand. So make sure you shake your stay spray. I'm still gonna add more. Okay. All right, and that is that. So if you guys are interested in getting color matched, let me know. I can get you your colors. Like I said, I just need a selfie. You can find my form in my bio on Instagram, or you can just message me and I can send you my link. And everything is completely customizable. So I'll send you my recommendations, but everything is what you choose. So we have compacts ranging from this size all the way down to literally 4 tins. And so it can be extremely affordable. I hope you guys enjoy your day and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have a YouTube, please follow me at One Made Up Mama Tyler Cassidy and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.